Wilson, the Dollar Man himself, Mary Frances Gaston, otherwise known as Mark. We got Everett Fuller, Jacob Jarmerman Armour, Betsy McLean, bunch of Betsy, your discipleship director, Chrissy Edwards, Tony Parker Stack, Coach Sean Thomas Conboy, Mr. Alex Sullivan, Jesselyn's husband, Blake Wilson, Jesselyn Wilson, Jackson Scott, your worship leader, Kevin Kwan, Reese Mataz Ferguson, woo! We got Tim Lunsford working the sound. We got Morgan Allen, she's running the food. Wesley Walker, the baller. David Thompson. Tina Thompson. We got Mrs. Brittany Cernovit. And we got Robert Cernovit. And now, your host for this weekend's SNL, it's myself. That's right. Here I am, everyone. Isn't this what you wanted? Here I am. You're welcome. Yes. That's right. Reese Mataz Ferguson. I am the host for SNL this Sunday night. Parker is unfortunately sick as of just a few hours ago, and Robert said I had to step in and host this night for everybody and run this first half of the night because apparently just everybody here, all the students, all of you you're just so busy with your homecomings, your TikToks, your tournaments. So even though I had a very full weekend of seminary lectures, discussions, papers, multiple books to read, not to mention driving to and from Nashville, Tennessee on Thursday and on Saturday, and it is not clear already, seminary is just like what you guys do, but it's just a little bit harder. I'm sorry, it's just a little bit harder. And so, I'm a little stressed, but here I am. No, it's okay. I'm venting. I'm a little stressed, but I'll be your host. I'll do it all. Yeah, I'll do it all. It's okay. Yeah. It's all right. I need it. I need some cheers because, SNL has to be great because SNL, we always want it to be great, and it sounds like we just don't have any other options, so I'll be your game guy. I'll be your funny videos guy. I'll be Nigel Cranberry the third. I'll be the jester. I'll be the pie in the face guy. Just everything you want me to be. And in my contract it says all other duties as assigned, and I'm doing that here again tonight for SNL. So I just need what I need from y'all. You want to listen? Shh. I just need everybody to be locked in. I need y'all to be excited. I need y'all to have fun, to help me out, because I just have a lot of responsibilities with hosting this SNL, and so I just need y'all to be all locked in. Does that sound good? Yeah! Woo! All right, great. So we're going to start. Yeah, okay. No, we don't need all the cheering. It's okay. Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, take a seat. So we're going to start this game. We're going to start this game off with a game. It's okay. I'm still working on the script. We're going to start the night off with a game. It's probably a game you played before, and it's also a game I know how to lead because I didn't have any time to prepare a game, and so it's a game I know how to make sure it's fun and we get the night pumping with good energy. It's called Head, Shoulders, Knees, Cups. So can I bring our cups up to the stage? Alex, can I get you to come up? It's just fun. Yeah, bring it up for Alex Sullivan. Yeah, give it up for Alex Sullivan. So he's going to demonstrate how this game works. What you're going to want to do, we're going to have a cup. You're going to be in the middle. In a minute, don't go yet, you're going to want to grab a partner. You're going to want to put the cup in between you. So Alex, line up like so, in a 90-degree angle, staring him down, real savage-like. And so what you're going to want to do is when I call head, shoulders, knees, you're going to do, it's kind of like Simon Says. So whatever Reese Matas Ferguson is saying, so if I say head, shoulders, knees, shoulders, knee, cup, you go for the cup. And so you just snatch as fast as you can, and we're going to do it tournament style. So when you win, I want you to follow your partner. You're going to find someone else who also won. No, it's going to be great. Again, this is a game I know how to lead. Just trust me. I've been doing youth ministry for not too long, but long enough to know that this is going to work. So, I want everybody to get up, grab a partner, grab a cup. We have adult leaders, everybody in the space. Grab a partner. It's going to be great. We got Alex up here, and we got Coach Conboy giving out cups. We got Blake Wilson. Yeah, we got adult leaders giving out cups. There's some cups right there. Y'all got a cup here. Let's go on the ground. That's okay. There's some space right there. Make sure you find some space. If you don't have a partner, raise your hand. Make sure everybody has a cup. What's up? Thank you. All right. That's all right. All right. Raise your hand if you don't have a cup. Raise your hand. We got a few people in the front who don't have a cup. Cups right here on the front. Does everybody also have a partner? Does everybody have a partner? We're all good. All right, everybody. Listen up. Okay, so we're going to start the first round. I need silence. 3, 2, 1. Shh. Ooh, that's fresh. So, we're about to call the first round. And so, hey, you got to pay attention. So when you win, when you lose, you're going to follow your partner around, and you're going to get all the way to the last one. So we should have 2 giant sections cheering everybody on. So let's do the first round of head, shoulders, knees, cup. Everybody ready? Head. Knees, shoulders, knees, head, knees, cup. All right, find a new partner, let's go. Move. Everybody find a partner. There you go. We got partners up here. Looks like Charlie was the winner. If y'all want to find Charlie. Who needs a partner? Everybody make sure you're finding a partner. Pat needs somebody to play. Pat also needs somebody to play. All right, everybody, hurry up. Make sure you find a partner. All right. Make sure everybody has a partner. Okay, we're going to start the next round. Here we go. Everybody, 3, 2, 1. Head, knees, shoulder, head, knees, shoulder, head, cup. There we go. Find a new partner. Let's keep it going. If you're still a winner, keep it rolling. Y'all are doing great. This is starting out to be an awesome night. Let's go. Everybody find a partner. There we go. I like it. Your helmet, it sits somewhere in there. I don't know. You have a partner? Oh, you're out.
I need a partner.
Hey, Reed needs a partner. Everybody, Reed needs a partner. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You also. Does everybody have a partner? All right, Caden Reed, don't play. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Knees, shoulder, head, shoulder, knees, shoulder, knees, cup. Oh. All right, keep it going. Let's go fast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, is everybody good? Everybody set? All right. Wait, Jay needs a partner. Everybody, Jay needs a partner up here. Everybody. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Oh, wait, actually. Wait, somebody back there. Wait, they found somebody. Wait. Here, Jane. Hey, Reagan, come up. Real quick. Hurry, Reagan, hurry. Everybody get up for Reagan. Woo! All right, 3, 2, 1. Head, knees, shoulders, knees, head, shoulder, cup. All right. Hey, if you're a winner, start coming up to the front. If you're a winner, start coming to the front. Hey, adult leaders, start pushing up out to the front. We have winners. Who are our winners? Everybody come up to the front. If you're still in, come up to the front. If you're still in, come right here. Graham needs a partner. Graham needs a partner. Grady. All right. Oh, wait, Lily needs a partner. Hey, Lily. Who has a partner? Ruby and Lily. Lily. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, head, knees, cup. All right, hurry up. Let's keep going. Hey, who are my last people? Who's up here? Raise your hand if you're still in. Raise your hand. David, Grady. I think Ashley's still in. Hey, you're still in. All right, we need everybody who's a partner. Who's all in? Read. Okay. Hey, what? Yeah. Okay. Hey, is everybody lined up? Reed, hey, chill. Hey. Reed, you're out. All right, here you can line up. All right. We'll call it. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Head. Cup. Oh. All right. Come on stage if you're still in. Grady's still in. Lansing's still in. Reagan. We have a fourth? Do we have a 4? We have 3. We need one more. No, it's not Reed. I think you're out. Here. All right. James, I'm selecting you. You're back in. You've been given grace. All right, Reagan and James, Lansing and Grady. All right, final 4. Here we go. Reed. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Knees, shoulders, head, knees, shoulder, head, knees, shoulders, cup. Oh! All right, James and Lansing. All right, everybody. Hey, bring it in Thunderdome style. This is the final. That's the last one. Now, Lansing and James. Everybody get some James. James, Lansing. All right. Y'all ready? All right. Everybody. Here we go. All right. Head, shoulders, knees, shoulders, head, knees, shoulders, cup. Oh, Mr. James is the winner. Thank you so much, Lansing. James, great job. You get an Element coin, free drinks at Element Cafe. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all can take a seat. Congrats, James, for winning. All right, everybody take a seat. Woo! That was fun. So, it's looking like we got the electricity high, the hype is good. So we're starting off with a good night, right? We have a good night going, right? I know, come on, okay. It's okay. It's all right. So, I need to take a small break from hosting. We're going to bring up one of our senior leaders, Nicholas Guston, with one of your favorite segments, Nick on the Street. Check out this video. Hey guys, this is Nicholas Ferguson. I'm filling in for Nicholas Guston with Nick on the Street. He's gone, he's out of town this week, but investigation of the 90s still has to happen. We have to find out how much our students know, so we're going to find out what is a LimeWire. Let's kick it to our correspondent to find out what it is. Hey Reese Mattas Ferguson, Community Director of Element Student Ministry. LimeWire was actually a website in the late 90s where people would go to illegally download music. It would take hours just to download one song, and 90% of the time, that song would have a file that would typically include a virus and completely kill your computer. But that's how people used to download music at the time before Spotify and iTunes and all the streaming services we have today. Back to you, Reese.
Thank you so much, Reese. Let's not waste any more time. I got a lot of work to do, but I got to do this Nick on the Street bit. Let's go find out what LimeWire is. Let's go. What did LimeWire do?
LimeWire?
LimeWire.
No.
Okay.
Floss with lime juice.
Lost with lime juice. So, like, recommended by your favorite dentist?
Yes.
Wrong.
What did LimeWire do?
So the government put lime on top of the wire so that the birds would stop sitting on them so that they could recharge them.
Birds are real. Hey, sixth grade girls. Hi. What did LimeWire do?
It's a person that created like technology or something. Is LimeWire not like
Like Mark Zuckerberg?
It's a wire that connects a lime to a phone and then makes it work.
Is it like a green telephone wire? Like a
No. Well, they're all the same color. Like, look outside. They're not green. From the 90s. What is LimeWire?
It's a network that communicates different things.
What is LimeWire?
I have no idea, and I have
No. I know. A guess. Give me a guess. LimeWire.
a lime wire.
No, you're just saying the name back. What is a LimeWire?
Wire lime.
Why are you the way that you are?
LimeWire. What is LimeWire?
Yeah, what is it?
You tell me. That's why I asked the questions. I'm Nicholas Guston. I'm your brother.
When's his birthday?
Run! So even after all that time, nobody knows what LimeWire is. I mean, Christy knew, but I mean, she's a product of the 90s, so it doesn't really count. But this has been Roast with Taz Ferguson with Nick on the Street. Nick will be back next week. But if you excuse me, I have a weekend to run. Thank you so much, Nick. Well, this has been such a great time so far, hasn't it, guys? Hasn't it? Yeah. That's right. And look, I feel like I need to apologize. I feel like I started off the hosting bit with a little bit of attitude, a little bit of like, it was just a little tense. It was a little tense. And so, and I know I said, I didn't believe about how busy y'all are. And the truth is, you are. I shouldn't be so short with you all. It's my job. I'm the adult. I'm one of the youth directors. It's not your job to do SNL. It's my job to do SNL. And it's also my job as one of the youth directors that when you come into Haven, that you find joy, you find rest, and you find hope. And maybe, just maybe, you find just a few laughs along the way, maybe, I don't know. And truthfully, when you come to the Haven, every single time, you're never not here. You shouldn't feel stressed. You shouldn't feel worried. After all, that's what this series is all about, right? Being kind, rewinding, and just taking some time for yourself, and I don't know, maybe relax too. And so to practice those practices of being kind, rewinding, chilling, being comfortable here, I want to bring up a student so we can practice all that. So I want to invite Graham Jordan. I want to invite Graham Jordan up from the stage. Everybody give it up for Graham. And also, come on. Hey, Graham. How's it going? Good to see you, my guy. All right, so Graham, how chill are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Are you feeling pretty chill, a little anxious? I'm not sure.
Now that I'm on the stage, a little anxious.
Well, that's okay. Hey, but that's why we're here to relax. We're here to chill. Again, we never want you to feel that way here at Element. So we have this totally comfy, chill, relaxing chair. Definitely not a lie detector. So can you just take a seat for me real quick? Okay, that'd be great. Thank you so much. I want you to also, Dr. Seuss, he's also, if y'all read any of his books, it's all about kind of being kind. It's all about, being chill. And so I want you to wear this hat that also has a wire connected to it. And so you're definitely now in a lie detector chair. And we're going to play a lie detector game because I wanted you to help me with SNL, but you have this thing called wrestling, and I didn't know you were going to be here. So I think we have a few questions to ask Mr. Graham. Does that sound good? Y'all want to do a lie detector test with Graham? Let's do that. Hey, that's okay. It all works. It's getting your heart rate. It's doing all the lie detector things. This has been passed by the Homewood Police Department. It's all good. So let's just test out this lie detector with the first question. What is your name? Is your name Graham?
Yes.
Yeah, his name is Graham. Thank you. Good job. You got that. Are you a student at Homewood High School?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Are you a senior at Homewood High School?
No.
No, he's a freshman. No, here we go. So, here's where we're going to start getting a little bit hard. So those are all just tester questions, just to kind of get a base to make sure, the lie detector is working, everything. So, question number 5. Are you good at golf?
Mid.
Mid? No, what? Yes, I don't even think the lie detector thinks you're mid. It's saying that I think you're just kind of like lying a little bit. I don't know. So you're not, it sounds like you're mid at golf, but I don't even know the lie detector thinks you're mid. Are you you claim to be 5'4". Is that true?
No.
No? That is true. You're 3'9". And so good job. Like, see, I'm glad you were truthful. I'm glad we're practicing truth, honesty, vulnerability here at Element. Have you ever gotten over 100 victory royales in Fortnite? In your career? Yes. What? No. A lie has been caught. It's actually that Ellis has 98 of the wins. You just have 2. See, that's right. If you don't know, Graham always comes around and says he's really good at Fortnite, and it's just not true. Okay, here's a really tough one. Do you have a crush in the room?
No.
No. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness, Graham. It sounds like, according to this card, I actually have the name of the person in the crowd right now. Do you want to find out who Graham's crush is? Oh, my goodness. Here we go. All right, get those lights going. Everybody get hype. We're about to reveal it. In 3, 2, 1. Wait. The lights broke. And I don't know. I can't unveil what the name if the lights didn't work. This moment wouldn't be right. So we're just gonna keep it on the card for now. We'll put it on an Instagram story later. But I think you're done. I think you're good. Have you learned your lesson? I think. Yeah, good. Okay. Everybody give it up for Graham for being a good sport in the lie detector 5,000. You take off the hat. Good job. I hope. Wait. Do you feel a little more relaxed now that you've kind of gotten the truth out for different things?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay. There we go. Making progress every day. Thank you so much, Graham. We're going to move this chair out of the way. And so, thank you so much, Blake. Thank you so much, Sean. So, speaking of being chill, one of the favorite things we do when we want to be chill, we listen to current events. We go to the news, right? And so, with our 2 favorite hosts, Maren Polishek and Sophia Erickson, it's time for your Weekend Update. Weekend Update, the news when you need it, with Maren Polishek and Sophia Erickson. Right. Hello, everybody. That's right. I'm also, you probably could have guessed it by now if you just, pick up on common themes of hosting. I'm also the host of Weekend Update. Woo! I know. Because Maren and Sophia, they couldn't be here tonight as well. Again, our students, they're just so busy. But, I was kind of being tense. I was being tense earlier. I was kind of complaining about being the host, being the game guy, being the person who has to do some other third thing. I kind of already forgot. But I'm actually really excited about being the Weekend Update host because I'm not sure if a lot of you know, I was actually a journalism major at Auburn University. This is actually the job I'm most qualified to do. I know, and that was really sad, but this is actually the job that I'm most qualified to do, even more than my community director job. I had 4 years of undergraduate studies, learning how to be a great reporter, great news anchor, all the things. And so to prove that I did not fail my professors, that I did not let them down, with all those 4 years of training, I am now going to be stepping into the Weekend Update booth. And if you don't believe me, here's my little, here's my degree. You can even zoom in. It says Auburn University. This is definitely not fake. It's my receipt. Reese Bataz Ferguson, Bachelor of Arts Journalism. So I am very qualified to do this job. And so one of the lessons that my professors taught me at Auburn is that to be a great broadcast journalist, you need a great co-host, right? You need somebody like a Spencer Lamb, Chloe Maher. You need a Marin Polshek, Sophia Erickson. You need, just somebody legendary in the booth. So as you can see, I have an empty gap right here. And so I was wondering who could fill in for me with Weekend Update. I know y'all could have helped me earlier. It's a little too late. Auditions were yesterday. No one showed up. I called Jackson Scott, right, my roommate, one of my best friends, our worship leader. I said, Jackson, this is our opportunity. It's going to be super funny. We can finally just get the crowd roaring with laughter, see how, great we are. And he said, I have a full band that I'm responsible for, Reese. I can't help you to host Weekend Update. I was like, fair enough. I want you to be able to do your job that's in your contract. Unlike my job, I'm always doing things outside, all other duties as assigned. So that's okay. And so then I asked Coach Comboy. I asked Sean Thomas Comboy. I don't know if y'all remember Sean and Reese bring the heat from summer 2019. So I asked him, let's do a reunion show. Like all the high schoolers can feel some nostalgia. It'll be great. And he said, even though he'd be standing right in the back tonight, that he just said, I just want to watch you struggle. I want to watch you suffer just a little bit. And so, you can all look at him. He's right there. He's right there, just sitting down. You could be here, but you lying, so it's okay. And then I even asked Jacob Armour, one of the most legendary hosts of Elements to Mystery history, a really funny guy. I was like, Jarmer, this is our chance. We can be just like High School Discovery Weekend. But then he told me he had a meeting to go audition for a movie in Hollywood during SNL, so that he'd have to step out, and so he couldn't join me in the SNL booth. Wait.
I'm calling my agent.
Hey, Jarmer. See, I wasn't lying. He's interrupting everybody. And hey, don't the ego. It's gotta bring it down. So what we're gonna do to do one of the hardest journalism host things of my career, I'm going to do not only this spot, but this spot as well. And so we're gonna try it. Can y'all be a good crowd? Can y'all just be a watcher? Give me some good vibes while we're giving all the news out, and I'll be great. So here we go. Cue up the weekend. It is the script because I didn't have time to prepare. It's okay. No, it's fine. So here we go. Good evening. I'm Reese. And I'm Reese. This is your Weekend Update. A lot has happened here at Element since the last time we met. A lot has happened, so let's get into it. Last week was SNL, and it was really great. It sure was, Reese, because we actually had a lot of students involved. Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, like a lot of students were involved. Like we had people leading the games, leading like the funny videos. We had all the different things going on. Even Graham McLean spoke. It was really awesome. Like student leaders were really involved, and it was a great night. But now none of them are here tonight, so I just don't know where they are. Yeah, I know it sounds really fun. It sounds like when like students are here, like not all involved with their homecomings and all their different TikToks and tournaments. That SNL can be really fun. That's okay. Make sure students, y'all check out Robert Sturdivant with the student leadership team to make sure you get involved here. And so what else do we have? We played a great photocopy game at last SNL. And let's kick it over to Reese to see what update we have on that. Reese, what do you got? Reese, I hate to tell you, but Tony Parker Steck, he's sick. He did not tally up the results for the photocopy game. I know. I'm upset too. And part of me, just between you and I think him being sick is just some sort of thing that he said because he just forgot to tally up the score and he didn't want to face you all and he wanted me to receive the boost. So make sure, we'll try to get the results next time, but no photocopy results. We'll announce it at the next event. So y'all find out who won and all that good stuff. But what else do we have? Reese, I'm glad going on. Yeah, it sounds like they're very involved out in the community. There they all are. Look how much fun they're having, all the smiles, all the giggles, all the involvement. The cafe is every Tuesday and Thursday. All you cool middle schoolers, make sure you check it out, 3 to 5:30. It's super fun. And we even have our snack of the month, cookies, and it's super cool. It's awesome. And so, another group of news, we have Fusion Bible Studies. We have, if you want to get involved in a Fusion Bible study, talk to Christy, our discipleship director. She'll get you plugged in by grade, by gender Bible studies. It's going to be super awesome. And now, speaking of being welcomed, Discovery Weekend registration opened up this past Wednesday with the super early bird rate. Woo! So, to tell us about the super early bird rate, we have none other than the super the super early bird themselves, Mary Frances Gaston, to tell us. Let's go find her. Let's go see where she is. To go see. Hi, I'm Mary Frances Gaston. I'm the super early bird, here to tell you about all the super early bird rate we have for Discovery Weekend. Discovery Weekend is March 3rd through the 5th. And if you sign up right now, the prices have never been lower. If you wait, the prices will be even higher. But student scholarships are available. But the vibes, I'm also supposed to tell you about the vibes. The vibes are going to be even, imagine this room right now that Reese is hosting, but 100 times better. Discovery Weekend is just going to be a great weekend. You do not want to miss out. No. All right, bye y'all. Mary Frances Gaston. Thank you so much, Mary Frances Gaston, with the super early bird. Again, guys, prices have never been lower. Go ahead and sign up now for Discovery Weekend. And so, this next Sunday is our Element September Reach Night. It's going to be a great night. Reese, what do we have going on for our Reach Night? Reese, I'm so glad you asked. You asked so many great questions. You're such a good broadcast journalist and all these things. So what we have is an Element Dodgeball Tournament in the gym. Everyone will compete in teams for the grand prize, which is TBA, which stands for To Be Announced. You want to find out... Wow, Reese. I know. Wow, Reese, that's just incredible. Is there some sort of video we can see that sums up what this Element Dodgeball Tournament is all about? Oh, there is. It's right there.
Literally nobody showed up.
It's this homecoming thing. They haven't been responding by text. They've been too busy. I don't understand why anybody's here.
This is insane.
Yeah, I could be on vacation right now. I don't want to run this whole weekend update up by myself.
Isn't your seminary kind of a vacation?
No, Parker, it's work. It's not vacation.
Okay.
What are we going to do?
We can play the dodgeball promo video from last year.
Okay, that's fine. Let's just do it.
No one's going to notice the difference. Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome. This is the Element Dodgeball Tournament promotional video. Here's how it works. In a moment, these guys are going to come up, tell you everything you need to know about the Element Dodgeball Tournament on Sunday,
September 25th.
You can sign up to be in either a team or sign up as an individual and be put on a team. And it's an amazing night where you're going to have a lot of opportunities not only to win the tournament, but to win the night. Lots of points, lots of prizes. It's going to be a great time. But here's how the promotional video works. Everything I just said and more, these guys have to repeat back and say. And at any moment that they mess up, they get hit with a dodgeball.
The Element Dodgeball Tournament.
September 25th.
Go sign up at element.com/dodgeball. Sign up at elementstudentministry.com/dodgeball, and we're going to tell you about all the points and prizes you can earn. You get 1 point for 6 people on your team, and 1 point for 6 cheerleaders on your team. You get a point for 6 people on your team and having a minimum of 50. You get 1 point per player up to 10 points, and then you get 1 point per player up to 10 players, minimum of 6. That's right! You get a point per each player, minimum of 6 players, maximum of 10 players. And you get a point per cheerleader, maximum of 10 cheerleaders. Maximum of 15 cheerleaders. You get 2 points if you're cheering for a team after you're eliminated, but most of your team has to be cheering. Yeah. Nicely done.
Hey, no practice space.
Okay, let's go. You get 5 points for winning a game. You get 5 points for having a creative team name, a team chant, and an adult leader on your team. Yeah!
I thought he was going to sell.
Yes. Play as a high school team and play as a middle school. Oh my God! 5 points if you're a high schooler playing against a middle school team. 5. Oh my God! Why? All right. If you are a middle school team playing a high school team, you get 5 points. If you're a high school team with majority high schoolers, it's 5 points per middle schooler.
Everyone, ready?
You get 10 points if you have someone on your team that hasn't been to an Element event in the past year. Yes! Okay. You get 10 points if you have the most creative uniform. That's up to the judge's discretion.
No! Ow! What?
10 points for any team that had a creative uniform decided by the judges, and 10 points for any team that was formed online by Element, aka you signed up as an individual.
Why are we saying that?
No one told me the correct thing to say.
He got it. Wait, he got an extra run. See all the rules and sign up at element.studentministry.com.
No!
This is what y'all Sign up for the dodgeball tournament and see all the rules at elementstudentministry.com/dodgeball.
Team sign up on website something smiley face. It's clear that I forgot to finish my own script because, again, deadlines. But you can actually go to elementstudentministry.com/dodgeball tournament to go find out all the rules, and we'll see y'all next Sunday there. And so let's put a big bow on Weekend Update in this evening, shall we? That sounds great. So, well, Reese, I think things went pretty well, given all the circumstances, all the things you had to go through, all the hurdles and hoops you had to jump through. I count it as a big success in our book.
Hey, Rick, what are you doing? I
Wait.
thought me and Mary were supposed to be doing
Wait, Sophia, wait, what are you doing here? Wait, I thought you said you weren't supposed to be here.
What? You never asked me.
Wait, what are you talking about? Robert said,
Reese!
Graham.
I was supposed to be hosting SNL.
Wait, Graham, how are you here too? Wait, everybody said that they weren't supposed to be here. Wait,
I asked my band, they all came.
what? The band came?
Yeah.
Students are involved in the band?
I just had to ask. The band, they're here.
But I don't understand. But Robert said all of you were too busy, that all of you couldn't be here tonight. He said that I had to host. He said that I had to do the Weekend Update. He said I
Did
had
you
to.
ask for help?
Beg your pardon?
I said, did you ask for help? Did you, Reese? Or did you take it all on yourself and think that you had to do everything? Did you ask for my help?
No. I guess wait, no. This is not one of your things where you're going to put me through this big trial, through this big challenge, and watch me fail in front of our entire student ministry just to teach me a lesson about how to be a good youth pastor. This is not one of those times.
Oh, Reese.
No.
Every day is a good day for a
No,
lesson.
Robert, no, not today, not this day.
You did a great job. You learned something today. I'm so proud of you.
But you could have taught me that. You could have given me a book, or you could have done something else instead of putting me out here in
But
front
you
of...
didn't ask anybody for help. What about the student leaders? You didn't ask
I texted them. None of them responded.
That's right. Wait, student leaders, where are you? Yeah, here's your $5 each. Just come up.
What?
Thanks for ignoring
For
Reese.
$5? Wait, what? That's
Thanks so much.
all this pain
So much. Yeah.
for $5?
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, I paid them to ignore you. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think you missed one.
Oh, yeah, Caroline, you want some wine too? Sure. Just anybody else. Apparently we just give away these now.
Oh
Great.
my goodness. Well, why? This is
not you.
this was all just for some big test.
It really is. And did you do a great job tonight, everybody? Give it up for Reese. Hey, we're so proud of him. Svea, why don't you come on up? And why don't you just wrap up Weekend Update like you always do? Do you mind?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, everybody give it up for Svea Erickson.
Why?
Reese, you just kind of go over there and have your moment. Just Svea, wrap it up.
For Merritt and Reese, I'm Svea, and this has been your Weekend Update.
would welcome me. I was lost, but he brought me in. Oh, his love for me. Oh, his love for me. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. Free at last he has ransomed, his grace unseen. While I was a slave to sin, Jesus died for me. Yes, he died for me. Who the sun sets free, oh, it's free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God, yes I am. I am chosen yes I am. Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah, yeah. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down. where I lay it down. Every lie and every doubt. This is my surrender. We'll make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. Here is where I lay it down. Every burden, every crown. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down. Every lie and every doubt. This is my surrender. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Oh, your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Oh, your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Oh, your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing. facing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Will you bow your heads in prayer with me? Hi, God. We thank you for this opportunity today to get to be here. We're blessed to be able to sing your praises tonight, surrounded by the people we love and the people who love us. I ask that you place a hand on the hearts of those that are weary, broken down, and tired, and guide all of the beautiful people in this room through the upcoming week. Whether it's a high schooler exhausted from homecoming, a middle schooler tired of schoolwork, or an adult volunteer or staff member that's busy preparing for the incredible year of events for us students. Lord, help us to guard our hearts and our minds to keep us healthy and physically healthy. Thank you for the wonderful opportunity we have to get to hear from one of Trinity's very own counselors tonight. May we open our ears and hearts to hear what she has to say. We love you, Lord. Amen.
Mental health is something we all have. It includes our thoughts and feelings about ourselves and others, how we relate to other people, how we function day to day, and how we cope with the ups and downs of life. Having good mental health is not about having no mental health problems. It's about feeling good enough about ourselves, being able to do the things that matter to us, and having the resilience to deal with the difficult situations we all experience in life. When talking about our mental health, it can be useful for us to think of it like a scale. Our mental health scale will move towards good or poor mental health depending on what's going on in our lives and the supports we have around us. There are things that can challenge our mental health and shift the balance of our mental health scale. These challenges can come and go over time. They may be brief or may last for many years. They can leave us feeling stressed, sad, worried, lonely, overwhelmed. Mental health difficulties rarely just have one cause. They're often an understandable response to having to deal with the circumstances of our lives and things that have happened to us in the past. While there are things that challenge our mental health, there are also things that can support it too. These things won't necessarily prevent challenges to our mental health, but they can help us cope with what life throws at us. They can help us achieve balance in our mental health scale. Mental health can be complex because our experience of it is personal and unique. But we know that the more we normalize conversations about our mental health, the easier it will be for young people and adults to seek the support they need when they need it.
Everybody, my name is Robert. I'm the youth pastor here. So glad that you're here tonight. We are continuing our series and wrapping it up tonight under the service. I'm really glad that you're here because this is a really important topic for all of us. Like you heard in the video, all of us, there's times in which we have great mental health and times where we feel like we're really struggling. And one of the things that we want to help you do here at Element is learn practical, coping skills, and also to help destigmatize a little bit, to break down a little bit of the what ifs and the unknowns around what mental health is, around what counseling is. And so here's what I'm going to ask. For the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to ask that you really, really focus up. We had a great, fun night at the start of the night, but tonight I want you to put away your phones. I want you, if you need to move away from someone that's going to distract you for a little while, go ahead and do that. Because this Harbaugh, Monica is the executive director of United Counseling. They actually have an office here at Trinity. And Monica's going to talk a lot more about that and about herself. But will all of you welcome Monica to the stage?
Robert, you come back up here. I'm 47, and I spent my afternoon stressing about whether my dogs needed to be out or in. And your dogs are out?
Yeah.
My dogs are in. Is it out or is it in right now? Dogs are out? Dogs are out. I thought dogs were supposed to be in.
You're much more professional. That's all it is. Much more professional.
Thank you. All right, well, I am very excited to be here. I've never experienced a Sunday evening youth event like this. I did youth ministry for about 12 years, but it did not look like this, guys. Those guys did not have this experience. So I hope that you don't take it for granted, and I hope that you really take time to appreciate what the staff and the volunteers, all of this hard work that they're doing to put forth an excellent evening. And I was really excited when Robert told me you guys were talking about mental health, something that I don't think that we talk about enough, not because I'm a pastor, not because I'm a therapist, not even because I'm a mom of teenagers, just because I'm human. I just don't think that we talk about it enough. And if we do, it's sort of whispered and talked about to the side as if there's something wrong with experiencing difficulties with mental health, when that's actually something every single one of us has. God created us in a way where we are full of emotions and that we experience things. We have highs and we have lows. Some of us can get into really dark places, and some of us may not get as dark as that, but it's just a difference in how we've been created. And if you'll remember in Scripture, God didn't say what he did was okay. God said how he created us was good. And so even in some of the most difficult times that we have with our mental health, we still have the capacity to bring forth fruit. But we can't do that if we wait until we're in our 30s and our 40s and our 50s, when we have sort of tortured ourselves for years and years and years, thinking that there was something wrong with us, and not utilizing the people that God's put around us and the resources that we have available. And so I'm really proud of you guys. I'll start off by saying that. I'm really proud that you're showing up and that you're willing to have conversations about mental health. Now, we can have mental health like just having a really bad Tuesday and someone hurt my feelings and I don't feel like doing my homework. That's mental health. We can also have mental health where we have hallucinations and we have things that we see and we hear that aren't there, and that's really scary. That's also mental health. Most of us are going to fall somewhere in between those two. I will say I can speak as an expert of this because I have mental health, but also because I went to school and I'm a professional counselor, but also because I spent 6 weeks in a locked facility because of mental health issues when I was in college. Really, really dark, dark times. And even today, I have a great life. I have a great marriage, and we have these 2 great kids, and we do wonderful things. And I have a great life. I have nothing to be sad about. Yet there are days when I'm sad for no reason. It makes no sense, and it is frustrating when you have days like that. But what that is and what that means is that we are human, but the only one that is going to advocate for my mental health, the only one that's going to do anything that's going to help me, is myself. Taking care of myself, like this video that you watched, taking resources like therapists and doctors and good friends and pastors, by doing things that bring me joy and make me feel confident, by surrounding myself with people who speak into me instead of speaking about me. Things that only I can do for myself, and at the end of the day, I am responsible for my mental health. So I'm looking out, and we have a variety of ages, right? A variety of sizes. I saw people who I thought were supposed to be in children's ministry, but they are full-on teenagers, and we have volunteers and adults who are remembering the days when they had as much energy as you guys. But at the end of the day, each and every one of us are the only people who can take care of our mental health. So let me tell you some things I say to teenagers when they first come see me. Firstly, if they're picked up by their parents and not told where they're going, and it's a surprise visit to a therapist, things are not going to go well. Things are not going to go well. So I'm honest about that, and I have a hard conversation with parents. But then if a teenager voices a desire to a parent or a pastor and says, hey, I think it would be helpful for me to talk to somebody, and they show up, and I'm so excited because someone wants to be there, but then they don't say anything, I physically cannot make that young person talk, right? And so we talk about the ways, hey, let's make lists. Let's remember significant things that happen. I need you to bring to me something that we can talk about. It is their responsibility, it is your responsibility to care for your mental health. And so we sit there, and sometimes we stare at each other. And sometimes I ask question after question after question, and I know they're exhausted, and I'm exhausted. But at the end of the day, they were my singular priority for 1 hour. All I cared about was what was going on in their world and in their mind and in their heart. And I don't know about all of you guys, but I'm not sure everyone in here has a solid hour with someone that they trust whose sole priority is for that space right there in that moment. And so I sit with that young person and I sit with that parent that first time and I say, this is what I can do. I can listen. I can offer up perspective and all of that. I can offer a place that you are safe so that what you say to me goes no further than this room. And I look at that parent and I say, you are welcome to reach out to me. You are welcome to email me and say, I just wanted you to be sure that you knew that such and such happened in case my son or my daughter doesn't tell you. And my response is, thank you so much. I will be sure to talk about this with them. If their parent emails me and says, oh my gosh, my daughter left your session and was so upset and didn't talk to me for 3 days, you need to tell me what happened. I say, I'm so sorry to hear that. That must have been really difficult. I would encourage you to talk to your daughter because what your daughter says to me, I cannot say to you. It is a space where everything that you bring and you experience in life is safe. It's safe, except for a couple of things. If you tell me someone's hurting you, I have to report that. If you tell me that you have plans to hurt yourself, I certainly have to report that. And I have, and I will, and I will, and I will. Raise your hand if you've been impacted by suicide in any aspect of your life. You knew someone at school, family member. Suicide has been part of your story. Yeah. It is one of the leading causes of death of young people. And that, I think, is crushing in and of itself, right? Where things are so bad and you are so dark that the answer to all of your problems is to simply not be present. It is heartbreaking. I have lots of conversations, not only with people who are experiencing that kind of pain, but conversations with the people that are left behind. Because I'll tell you, that grief of the people left behind absolutely guts them. Totally guts them. They spend the rest of their life trying to connect those dots of what they missed or what they could have done, and in total grief over a loss that they experienced. It's heartbreaking. But I'll tell you, when I'm sitting with a young person and they tell me how dark their life is right now, and they are crying, and I am crying with them, because I don't think God wanted any of us to experience that kind of darkness, all I can do is speak into them. All I can do is remind them of who they are and whose they are. All I can do is to tell them that this is temporary. This is temporary. I need you to play a waiting game with me. I need you to find a way to get through another night. I need you to find a way to get through another day, because I promise you, 100%, this will pass. And then I have this other conversation when I go and talk to students in schools, because you guys are the first people to receive this kind of pain from your friends. You guys are the first one that's going to hear your friends say, I'm just going to end it. I can't with this life anymore. Please don't tell anybody. Please, please, please don't tell anybody. And man, you are scared and you are stuck. You are scared because your friend might actually do what your friend is talking about doing, and you feel stuck because you don't want to break the confidence of your friend. I need you to hear me when I say, break the confidence of your friend. You would rather lose a friendship than lose a person. You break that confidence, and you break it swiftly. A teacher, a pastor, an adult, someone other than yourself needs to carry that burden, because you cannot carry that alone. That's unfair of your friend to ask you to do that. That's unfair for you to feel like you have to hold something that is so heavy from people who might actually be able to help, just to hold a confidence. I have a license, and I do not hold that confidence when that is told to me. I sit with them, we call parents. If necessary, we call 911. We find a way to ensure the safety of that young person for as long as necessary, because I believe in the value of that life that has been created, and that life that has been given to this world, and that life that has all of this opportunity in front of it. So we will not leave that person alone. You know, they just recently came out with, and I don't know if you guys know, you used to could have this really long 800 number to call or to text, but they came out with a 911 for mental health. Does anybody know what that is? 988. That's amazing. I look at our world and I say, oh, I celebrate the fact that they have actually acknowledged that this is a life or death emergency. 988. You put it in your phone. Not because I think that you're going to use it one day, which is fine if you do, but when you're sitting with your friend who says life isn't worth this, I can't do this, you pull that up and you say, hey, I need you to call this number. I need you to text this person while I go talk to this person. It is a resource that you have that you can share immediately with someone who is in need, so that you can do what you need to do, which is care for that whole person as God created them to be. I'll tell you, most of the time in therapy, most people are really nervous because your experience of therapy is off TV or movies, you know? Like they come in and they make the joke, do I lay on the sofa? And I'm like, I don't care. And they're nervous and they're fidgety and they're thinking I'm like diagnosing them and judging them. And all I'm doing is trying to hold space, just for someone to be them. Do y'all have a relationship like that, where you can show up, dogs in or dogs out, and they don't care? Do you have a relationship like that where you actually feel safe when you're with another person, and you can say all of the things that's going through your mind, and you know that person is doing nothing but listening? Holding space. Holding space is a faithful and true commitment to community and to our calling as Christians and to our calling as just simply good humans. Now, Lots of coping skills are out there, right? Lots of things that we can do that helps take our scale of 1 to 10 day, and we may be like 8 or 9, and it can like wiggle us back down to maybe a 5. And we'll try those on a really rough day, and it's fine, but it's not a miracle maker, and so we don't try them again. But you know what? That's how you get good at something, is you do it again. And so you choose a coping skill, and you say, well, that's fine. I listened to that mindfulness activity, and it was whatever, but I don't know. You do it again. You give things a shot. You begin to create habits. You begin to do things that are taking care of yourself because no one else is going to tell you to do it. So real quick, name coping skills that you have either heard of or done. You can talk. Running? Is that what? Trampolining? Journaling. But also trampolining would be a really cool one. What? Driving, yes, a lot of escape and driving. Music. Anything that you do outside. Anything. Okay, guys, bring it back down. What's that one voice in the back saying? Eating. It is a coping skill. It's one that can have a hinge point where we can go too much or too little. Like most coping skills, we can go too much or too little. Anything that helps get you out of your head and experiencing what's right in front of you. So we're going to do one together, okay? I don't know if you guys have ever had that idea, like you have thoughts that keep just circling in your brain and you just can't quit thinking about them. Or maybe you have this persistent prayer that you keep praying, almost like it is an obsession. That is your go-to prayer, but you're not really seeing any fruits of it, but you can't stop doing it. Or maybe you have a long list of all of these things that are due at school, or meetings that you have to do, or applications that you are doing, and you're just stressed. You're overwhelmed, you're stressed to the point where you don't feel like you can do anything, which then is increasing more of your stress. So you've got to find a way to get out of that cycle. So I want you guys, and this is where I really need you to focus up, and if you can't, that's fine, but just go stand or sit next to an adult who will help you focus up. But I need you to be respectful of the room, okay? And I want everyone just to kind of get comfortable in your seat. Maybe put both feet on the floor, unless that's uncomfortable. Don't do that. I want you to slowly roll your neck, stretching out your neck a little bit. I want you to recognize your shoulders. Some of them may be up next to your ears. I want you to bring them back down. And we're going to do a little progressive muscle relaxation. I do this at night when I'm having a hard time going to sleep. But we're going to add a little twist to it, and we're going to add some visual imagery in it. So have you ever seen, or maybe you've even experienced, when someone's had a really big loss, one of the things that they do is they'll go to a meaningful spot with some helium balloons, and they'll release them and watch them go up into the clouds. And for them, that's a really comforting thing, thinking about heaven and their loved one and releasing them to God. I want you to think about that particular image of a balloon floating in the air. And I'm going to walk you through this relaxation exercise. And for each muscle group we go through, I want you to, in your mind, I want you to take a balloon and I want you to put something in it. Whether it's one of those thoughts that you can't get out of your head, maybe it's something that you're stressed about or worried about. And I want you to slowly blow it up while we're tensing a muscle group. And then when I ask you to release that group, I want you to imagine this balloon slowly drifting into the air. If you're confused, that's fine. Just do the muscle relaxation. If you don't have anything you're worried about, that's fine. Just do the muscle relaxation. All right, so close your eyes. I want everybody to take a deep breath. And I want you to take all the muscles in your face, and I want you to squinch up your face as tight as you can and hold it until I say release it. So as tight as you can. It is uncomfortable. You don't want to keep holding it this tight, and I want you to imagine that balloon filling up, putting something in it. Now relax your face. And as you feel your muscles relax, imagine that balloon floating up. Now I want you to keep your eyes closed, and I want you to bring your shoulders up tightly and flex your arms, your biceps, and even some of your back as tight as you can. I want you to hold it. Hold it. Fill up a balloon. Hold it as tight as you can. Release it. And everybody take a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make a fist as tight as possible. Dig your nails into your palms. Hold it. Release it. And you can feel it moving up your arm, that blood being let go. I want you to squeeze your abs as tight as you can. Hold it. And then release it. Guys, be respectful, please, of the people in the room. And imagine that balloon floating up. Okay, we're moving to our legs. And squeeze your legs as tight as possible. Hold it. Hold it. And release it. Then our last one is going to be harder for those whose dogs are in, but for those whose dogs are out, it's going to be pretty easy. I want you to squinch your toes up as tight as you can. And release it. If you're able to pay attention to the difference that you felt as you moved from the tip top of your head to your toes, that you are constricting your muscles as tight as possible. And you imagine that when you're stressed, you can imagine that as something that you're experiencing, and that feeling of release when your muscles are finally able to rest. That is what caring for your mental health should feel like. That you find an activity that finally helps you relax, where you are able to feel at peace, where you are able to feel relaxed, where you are able to breathe fully and deeply in who you are and whose you are. Guys, I thank you for spending some time and doing such a great job tonight. And if you will, I'm going to close us out in a short word of prayer. So let us pray. God, we thank you for all of the many ways that you have and you continue to breathe into us. We thank you for that relentless call that you have put in our lives and how you are always coming towards us. And God, we are in a room of young people who are carrying a weight that sometimes is just too heavy. We are in a place where we are overscheduled and expectations are so high and judgments are so high, and it just feels impossible. Impossible to know even who we are and who we want to be. Impossible to know who we can trust. And so, God, I pray for each and every one of these young people you put in their life, people who speak into them, people who give them the courage to be exactly who you created them to be, people who cheer them on in the ways that they are maneuvering throughout this world, and people that will hold space, especially on those days that seem the darkest. God, may we be a people who cares for each other, even in our brokenness, even in what we perceive to be our weaknesses. God, help us come together instead of turning away. Guide us, protect us, lead us, and may we all experience you this week in such a way that we come back again with a story to tell. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
Thank you, Monica. All right, so we've got about 10 minutes or so left before 8 o'clock. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask that our middle schoolers and some of our adult leaders, if y'all can all head, we're going to open up the game room and cafe area to hang out in the front welcome center as well. So all of our middle schoolers to do that. High schoolers, stick around for just a couple of minutes, and then y'all will be free to